participating. Music, fashion and talking at the late night. Rockin', expose trauma, drama and sin at the late night. Rockin' at the late night. Rockin'. When I come home, work stops I know. TV left on for me to stare. Anywhere I'd rather being aware. Music, fashion and talking at the late night. Rockin', expose trauma, drama and sin at the late night. Rockin' at the late night. Rockin', rockin'. When I come home, work sucks, I know. TV left on for me to stare. Anywhere I'd rather being aware. At the late night, rockin'. Sing so, I will not go. Turn the lights back on, leave me at home. Keep your head still, TV will be your thrill. The night will go on, my little happy pill. Rockin', music, fashion and talking at the late night. Rockin', expose trauma, drama and sin at the late night. Rockin' at the late night. Rockin', rockin', at the late night. Rockin'. All the big things, salt gas springs. I'll take one piss, be back, can't miss. Always I know, I'll be at your show. Watching, waiting, participating. Music, fashion and talking at the late night. Rockin', expose trauma, drama and sin at the late night. Rockin' at the late night. Rockin'. When I come home, work stops I know. TV left on for me to stare. Any
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Late Night Lock-In. I'm your host, Soul the Seeker, as always, being all seeking, not like a Sikh. I haven't just got a religion or anything, but Seeker, like the Pokemon Seeking. Is that a thing? I don't know. But hello everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Late Night Lock-In, the second Late Night Lock-In. But yeah, we'll forget about the old versions. The new one, this is it. Talking to the microphone here. I hope this is working. Hello. Welcome in everyone, Meatloaf. I saw Maggie, I saw Patats, I saw Shine, I saw Zombie, I saw Galloway, I saw Zachary, if I didn't call that out already. Hello everyone and everyone else out there in TV land. Hello AC, lovely to have you here. Welcome into the Late Night Lock-In, and what a show have we got for you tonight. Oh, it's so good it don't even need an introduction. Oh, I'll do it anyway. Oh, we've got great guests tonight. We've got a huge announcement. We're talking big community announcement. This is big. Probably the biggest announcement I've probably ever had live on a stream. And it will affect everyone as long as everyone's invited. A little bit of tease there. We'll see what happens later. Stay tuned because we've got a great interview. We've got the wonderful Big Potato coming on the show tonight, talking everything books. No. Other things as well. Don't worry. Don't go away. We've got wonderful music tonight from Mr. Blonde himself from The Last Outpost. It's going to be great. Him and his band are going to be here tonight, live in the studio. We've also got another launch happening. Discord is going to be get a little bit of an update if you're in the bright side. It's become a lot more active recently, so we're expanding a little bit, and we'll talk about that a bit more as well as a way you can get more familiar with everything I do here on Soul TV. But without further ado, why don't we get this show started? Oh, hello, Teresa. Hello, nice to see you. Welcome in, everyone. Yes, all good. Big show, very special show, so you want to stay tuned. It's only 2 hours long tonight, but it's going to be packed with content and guests. And let's get on with our first guest tonight. We are going over to here. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest this evening is the wonderful, the bodacious, marvellous Maggie Lyon. Hopefully the song will play. There we go. Maggie, are you here, Maggie?
Yes. I'm here.
Are you able to? Yes, there we go. And I'll get you up
sorry.
No, that's all right. I'll get you up on screen. And Maggie's walking out. Now, there we are. Hello. Wonderful to have you here. Yes. Hey, I hear you here, Maggie. Maggie, lovely to have you here. Welcome to the Late Night Lock-In. You've never been on one of my shows before, have you?
Yeah, never.
Never, no.
Never.
You've never been on this show before.
Actually, no, I haven't. No, I haven't.
This is sort of a combination, if anyone's familiar, this is a combination of my old podcast, The Sun-Dried Bunnies, which you're familiar with, Maggie, because you played the ukulele on it. Yes, everyone remembers that clip of you playing the ukulele and me trying to sing along.
Oh.
Yeah, and the combination of the Late Night Lock-In, the talk show, and you are our wonderful guest tonight, Maggie. Now, why do you think I've invited you on tonight? That's my first question for you.
Because I have special skills.
Special set of skills. You're going to track people
Yep.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie, how are you? How was your Friday?
I'm great. Just a little bit nervous.
Nervous? I want to be on this show. You've been on here thousands of times. And you're in wonderful hands tonight, wonderful community, which is always welcoming for Maggie Lyon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Maggie Lyon. Round of applause, please. Round of applause. Yes, clap there. We're applause, Maggie Lyon. Oh, amazing.
I'm going to clap for myself.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, do it. Yes. We've known each other now. Can you believe it? It's been 4 years.
Has it?
4 years. Well, 3 years, 10 months. I believe.
10 months.
3 years, 10 months. We're approaching 4 years since I first wandered into your stream of A Plague Tale: Innocence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it was around July or August, so it was around that time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, can you believe it? And all the things we've done since, eh? Oh, and where we've gone in our lives. Yeah? I'm still here.
I'm still here.
I'm still here. Still here. But no. I think, if anything, if I must say, you have grown. You have grown. Not that you were a child then. You weren't a child, but you have grown as a person. I think you're very inspiring, and I love the fact that when you've got an opinion, you're not afraid to express it. You know what's right from wrong. I'm with you. Yeah. I remember you're one of the few people who have done actually a fundraising stream. So I've always wanted to do fundraising streams, and I admired you for doing those. I bought a lovely painting from you for charity. Yes, yeah. You still wish to redo, I know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the painting a little bit more. But Maggie Lion, who are you? For anyone who hasn't met you tonight, who is Maggie Leon?
That's like a hard question.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's almost.
I
like
don't even know who I am.
You don't know who you are. We'll find out together. This is therapy now.
I don't know. How do you want to like? Do I say
if you
that I'm from Twitch?
If you were on LinkedIn.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you know LinkedIn? Right?
Yeah, I don't.
It's that.
Yeah.
I think it's that profile where you like sell yourself to businesses.
Mm-hmm.
How would you sell yourself if you had to like put labels on you? That's interesting.
I'm really hardworking.
Oh,
I'm very artistic.
Okay, yeah, artist. Oh, I like that. Yeah, artist. Yeah, very, very accomplished artist, I think.
Man, it's really hard when you. That's a really hard question, actually. I don't.
Yeah. I'll make a note that this was the easiest one of the lot, so I'll adjust the other questions tonight. No, it is a hard question. It's a hard question. But you are, from what if I had to label you, I think I would put it down to you are a streamer. You are a streamer. Maybe not so much as you used to be, but that's fine.
Well, yeah.
But you are above all else a content creator.
Oh shit! Oh
and yes,
yeah.
And I think that sums you up better because not only are you doing wonders on Twitch, and you have done in the past, but you've put all your focus right now on YouTube, which we're going to talk about in a moment, and you can follow in chat. By the way, there'll be a link up in a moment. But I would say that your artistic skills is content in of itself, is it not?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I also think your commentary is very good.
Really?
Yeah, your commentary is very good. Like I said before, when you want an opinion, you do it, and that comes from your knowledge of memes, how to get hit with the kids, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to. And you play the ukulele, so you're a musician as well. I just think you've got many strings to your bow, and you can use that on your LinkedIn profile. Many strings to your bow. No, but make sure to state that you're not an archer. Just in case everyone's looking for that. Yeah. Now, do you think that's fair, what I've just called you?
Pretty much, yeah. I didn't really think of that because, like, I just only think of myself as an artist. I don't really think of myself as a content creator. But now that you you said it.
I've said that now. I
might be one, yeah.
I put it out in the world.
Technically, I do put art on Instagram, and I create videos.
You do?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But then I also create videos on YouTube, and also I've been on Twitch, so it's like kind of makes sense that I've been,
Now,
small content creator.
You are okay. For me, I don't think size matters.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there, size don't matter. But it's what you do with it.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
It's what you do with it. So you're a content creator. It's what you do with it, and I think I love watching your videos. It's one of the reasons I wanted you on here to promote you because I think I have more eyes on Maggie Lion, please, because your editing is really good.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you insert memes, which is something that I tried to do way back when, and I only got weird references in my head. I don't know memes. You're spot on. Your humour's spot on. Your commentary is natural as well. There's nothing fake about you. A lot of the time when I watch Let's Players, I just feel like they're portraying a version of themselves for the camera, and their reactions are somewhat contrived. Whereas your reactions are genuine. You'll stumble, you'll make mistakes, but you'll make mistakes that end up elevating the content. Because from that you create a sort of narrative where you're learning as you go. I mean, Amnesia, you've just started that, the Machine for Pigs. Why did you choose that game, first and foremost?
Well, I think I wanted to play because I played already. I played Amnesia already, and I had that game, and I was like, I want to start something new, like a new game, something good, like, because I was gonna choose like, oh, maybe I should just keep on playing horror games, and I was like, "Ugh, that's just, I don't know, I don't want that. So I was like, maybe if I start like a series, it'd be fun
Yeah.
because I really wanted to play Amnesia. And I was like, you know what? I'll make a video out of it.
Why not? Why not?
That'll
You
be
really
even
wanna
better.
You really want to do something, you do it, and you do it in a way that might benefit you. So, I mean, I have to commend you for that. A lot of people get stuck in that idea of, oh, but that isn't trending, or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think there are stuff you can do which is timeless. People will always be looking it up and searching for it. But you've shifted a bit from Twitch to YouTube. Why have you gone down that path?
I don't know actually.
No.
I think because Twitch streaming is like mentally draining.
It is.
Like mentally draining like a lot.
Remember that.
If you
that
do
there.
it like if you do it like daily, you know, or like how many times how many times a week you do it? That's like insane.
Well,
I can't do that.
I only do it I do it 3 times a week. I used to do
That's
it 4.
still a lot.
Yeah, I used to do it 5 at one point.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? It's draining. I kept going for like 2 to 3 weeks and burnout. 2 to 3 weeks burnout. Now I think I've got the best cycle I've ever got to. But it took having to sort of accept that I can't be on every day. I'm not going to get like loads of money every day and loads of followers and success every day, because that's not why we do it anyway. Of course, it's nice when you get that reciprocation, no matter how it comes, whether it is followers and that. But I've always gone with the idea that, and I always come back to it, that, well, if I'm doing what I want to do and the content's good, or the content is good to my degree of acceptance, then whatever happens just happens. I mean, I'm fortunate to be able to be consistent enough to have a wonderful audience who are here tonight to come out and support not only me, but anyone who comes on the chat show tonight. And yeah, that I don't want to take for granted. So if this is like if this is as big as I ever get, I'm going to be okay. Because I'm not in it to sort of make a living, but I'm in it to get enough out of it. And this is, this is wonderful. I mean, even do this show and have you say yes, and to have others later tonight, and have the announcement I'm going to have in a little while.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, it's a big one, especially for this stream. Oh, it's a pivotal moment in the history of our channel. It really is.
That's
a long time coming. Wait till you hear it all.
Ooh, okay.
But it really makes you think how grateful and humble you can be. You know, but YouTube is difficult.
Oh yeah.
Twitch is difficult, but Twitch I think is easier because it's in the moment. So you can you have a level of interaction that you immediately get gratification for. You can have like 3 people in your stream, but if you have someone in chat that's talking to you for hours, actually you could come away going, actually it was a pretty good stream. I had a nice conversation. I played the game. I entertained someone. You know, that's good. YouTube is a little bit out there and it's off your hands.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about that when you were doing it? I'm not scaring you off. I'm just.
Honestly, when I started doing it, I really didn't care how much views I would get, because I don't know, I just wanted to do something fun, and I missed streaming, but I know if I would start streaming again, I would be mentally drained.
Yeah.
I'm just surprisingly, I used to stream like 5 days a week.
Yeah, I remember.
6 days a week. I used to stream almost every day. And now I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. It's like in my head, I'm like, oh, I can't. It's too much.
It's weird how we get into that expectation as well. It's like if we don't stream every day, we're gonna lose something. It's not true. It's a fallacy. It's weird though how the brain works, because even if I tell myself that will keep coming round in my head. You know. Yeah.
I had that with I think in 2022
when I met
I got
you.
raided. No, you met me in 2021.
Oh, that did. 2021 it was. Wait a minute, that means we're coming up to 5 years, isn't it? No, 4 years. No,
No.
I'm right. I was right first time. Oh my god, I'm going nuts.
It's not 2026.
I don't know how to count. Help. Right, 2022. Yes, 2022. I remember. I was there. Yes.
Yeah, but like in 2022, I got rated like a huge content creator,
I think I
and I was
remember
like,
that.
oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
it was like crazy. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then after that, I stopped streaming for a week, and I was like, oh, it's probably no one's gonna care afterwards. Like, why am I even doing it? And then I took another break, and then I was like, slowly just stopping. Like, I slowly stopped streaming, and I was like, oh damn, I kind of lost what I had there.
Yeah.
And then I just fully stopped because I
But-
was like, I don't
Yeah.
like. I wasn't growing, and I was like, in my head, I was like, I do want to grow,
Of course
but
you
if
do.
I'm not
Yeah.
going anywhere, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Also, mentally, I was like,
Yeah.
gone.
It's one of those things where you don't want to stand still.
Mm.
As well, I got into that but for me, I then started to be really grateful for standing still because I kept slipping back, and what's worse than standing still was actually receding. So I think I remember that. I'm not in favour of big streamers raiding smaller content creators because they're not ready for it, and this is really anxiety inducing thing. You're putting yourself out there. You know, we tend to grow naturally because that way we can accommodate for such a big audience. But the thought is always nice. Like, I'm not taking anything away from them. But yeah, like, look what it did. You know, immediately it set up these sort of this pathway for you mentally that maybe there's an expectation there, or maybe that
Yeah.
was my lucky break or something like that. And when actually, if you just stay consistent, you know,
But also, then my life fell apart.
Ah!
So I was like, okay.
Life fell apart. No.
Yeah, so it was like I had something, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, something bad happened, and I was like, oh, I can't do this anymore.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, so this is gonna stop? Like, whoa, that's crazy, but life happens, I guess.
I have no. I what I tend to do is something bad happens, and then I mentally project it onto streaming, because that way I'm sort of cushioning the blow of something that's not really important to my livelihood, like, or to my living or anything, but by putting all that energy over here, I'm doing something more personally plaguing to myself. It's almost like self-destructing in a way, because I'm trying to pass on that negative energy elsewhere, and I have to be more aware that when that's happening. And that's the thing that no one really talks about when they're streaming is the mental toll it can take on people.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and I don't like it being dismissed either. Like, you should be grateful for what you got, blah blah. Yeah, we should, but that
Yeah.
we are human. We do have wants. We want to do this for many reasons, but overall to connect with more people, to connect with others. I have some wonderful moments of you, Maggie, in my head, stored away.
Really?
Yeah. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to talk about you drinking piss dressed as the Joker. What I'd like
Whoa.
to talk. What?
What? That never happened.
What?
That was not me.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
but
that's not me.
I want to talk about was when we read Junji Ito together
Oh,
on
wow.
stream. You see. Now
Yeah.
you didn't have any people come in the chat. You didn't. It was a small stream, but I was there throughout. I loved it. I loved Junji Ito. I loved listening to your opinion, reading through. One of my favourite streams of all time. I still remember it to this day, and that was back like 4 years ago, near enough. But I'll always remember it because because you were the first person I saw to get variety content. A lot of people play games and then claim to be variety, and that's fine, but you're also pinning yourself down to the expectation of just gaming. Whereas you were one of the first people I saw to actually go, you know what, I'm going to read a book on stream. I'm gonna paint my wall. I remember you painting your wall.
Oh my god, that was
your
crazy.
door. It was your door frame, wasn't it? And then it was like, I'm gonna pack for uni. And you sat on the floor and started packing everything. It was insane. I was like, this is fun. This is really like when you get the idea and I see you do it. Do you miss doing that stuff though? Do you miss doing that kind of content, or did that not really benefit you in any way?
I think I did it for fun then. Like, I created, I think I had a few streams where I created a Halloween outfit. I like that. It was really fun. I don't think I have enough in my life to be doing that
Yeah,
anymore.
that's fair.
I
That's
don't
fair.
do a lot anymore, so
Those
I'm like,
they came quite naturally, I guess. You were doing them,
yeah,
so you thought, why not stream?
yeah.
Yeah, but now artistry. Oh,
Hmm.
you are amazingly talented.
Thank
You
you.
are, you are. Now you actually studied for what was it specifically?
Animation
Animation.
production.
Yeah, I was gonna say like yeah, something like that. If you
Yeah.
got yeah no I remember
Something like that.
because you've done some realism painting and then I remember the video
Mhm.
animation. I'm pretty sure that was tied to your course at the time. Um,
Yeah.
so is that a line you're still following? Like, would you like to be a visual animator in some capacity?
Um, kind of, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know how hard animation is.
It is.
I've kind of moved away from it.
Oh,
I think I could still do it,
Yeah.
definitely. But I don't know, I just like drawing, but I
Yeah,
know
hell
that's
yeah.
not gonna get me anywhere because it's like
Yeah.
I could possibly use that skill for something,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Well-
don't think I would want to turn it into a
Okay.
job
Oh, that's
because
fair. No, that's fair.
it's like something that I like to do on
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah, that's good.
I still take commissions.
Yeah, I was going to
But,
say.
you know,
Because that's
still.
actually quite a good side hustle. Even if it isn't your career, you never know.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a like portfolio out there in the right places, someone could come along and ask for something from you. So yeah, you take commissions. I'm gonna chase you up on that. I'm gonna commission you for something. Putting it down. I'm putting it down there now. I'm gonna make a note of that. Commission. Okay, commission Maggie to draw a fish being ridden by a Satanist unicorn. There we go. Fantastic. Right, I've wrote that down.
That's crazy.
Yes, you want that. I just noticed the last outpost in chat takes huge courage to hit that start stream and go live button. Huge respect to anyone that can. Even now, after 30 years of it, streams and gigs still put the fear of God in me. There you go, see. How do you find the process of YouTube? Because we talked about like Twitch a little bit there and live streaming, but you've kind of funneled your efforts now into YouTube. I used to do YouTube quite often. How are you finding the process of filming, recording? Are you comfortable with it? Because you aren't just talking to yourself now. There ain't no one there. Like
Yep.
Twitch, so
It's like a normal thing for me.
Oh no! Don't say that. We're going
Not
out
in a
for-
bad way. I just
no,
like
no,
talking
no.
to myself.
Oh, okay then. All right. I won't get you
I
commissioned.
swear, guys. I swear. I'm good.
I literally just talk to myself while writing that down, and so I can't.
Yeah.
No, how you finding the process? I used to really enjoy it. I actually think I'm funnier doing YouTube than I am live streaming, which is
I
weird.
think, honestly, it's definitely easier because I kind of have like I can play for like 2 hours or 1 hour, and then I just have to edit that.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it.
And you're okay with the
Like,
editing process because that can
yeah,
be quite
well-
draining as well.
Yeah, it's quite a lot,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, I don't think I add a lot to my videos, so it doesn't take as long. It still takes a while,
Yeah.
but it's just like it's pretty easy now because I know what to do.
I used to enjoy the editing process, but at the same time, I used to hate the time consumption it would take.
Why?
Yeah, I couldn't stand how long it took to edit. Even if in the moment I was enjoying it, I'd go away and go. It was more like you know when you have anxiety for going somewhere. The anxiety always happens before you go. So for me, it was like, oh, I'm gonna do a video today. Oh, I've got to do the edit. I've got to put time aside for the edit. I want to play Ghostbusters or something, you know. But when I was doing it, when I was actively doing it, oh no, I was fine. I was in my element. I used to do edits for other people as well, and I used to quite enjoy doing that. But again, it was always the anticipation. You're like, oh, I've got to do that now. But I have that with everything. I always have that like, oh, I've got to do that. So I used to record.
Oh, I got to stream. Oh god.
Yeah, you know, oh, I've got to stream. Actually, but I solved that because again, like doing less streams, it was like, oh, I've got a day off doing whatever I can, or booked, or planned, or going on this stream, or doing a collab, whatever, and then I've got to stream the next day. So all I've got to do is do my research for the stream, because I'm now just sort of just chatting, sort of variety content, which I do attribute somewhat to yourself for kickstarting that because of your influence back then. And so I've just got to do heavy research and then make sure it's prepared days in advance, sometimes a week in advance. So, which is really fun. It's really enjoying to have that freedom to be creative rather than just being present. You know, it's like every day I've got to be present. I'm going to do this. I haven't got time to work on anything long term. Well, now I do. So now the research for each thing and what I showcase is a little bit more thought out and planned. And yeah, there's certain things I could do better, but the benefit is time. Do you find that without that pool of having to go live and the freedom to record and edit, you've got some autonomy back? Do you think so? Is it less stressful?
Wait, sorry? I was just fully locked in and then you asked me a question.
Have you got a sense of autonomy back? Have you got some sort of like control now over your day and time while doing YouTube rather than Twitch?
Yeah, definitely. When I used to stream, I would kind of like sometimes dread streaming, and I was like, oh, I have to stream in like 4 hours, so I have to eat now, or I'm gonna get hungry when I stream.
It's so weird though, because you're right. You just told yourself what I would tell myself, which is I have to stream. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, you don't.
Why do I put this pressure on myself? I think it comes down to wanting to be there for other people as well. And yeah, you do want some success, but I do think there's an element of presence there. Your community is wonderful. I've met so many people through yourself as well. Have you found that YouTube, that sort of distance from a community when it comes to YouTube, is that easier to handle or not?
Oh, definitely. I don't know. I mean, I think I liked talking to people in chat and stuff. It was fun. But now I don't really. I don't know. I just want people to enjoy my videos. That's all. I don't know if like, it would be nice to have like a bigger community, but also like small one. You know.
Yeah, it's hard to get the algorithm going on the side.
Definitely.
Yeah,
but I'm not really fussed. I don't know. I mean, it was nice talking to people on stream and stuff and getting to know them, but I think it's like, I don't know. It's a lot.
but it's great that you have a foundation to sort of get your videos seen. Like all that Twitch stint. I mean, you may still stream again. I'm assuming you may get the itch every now and then. Possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, your platform still exists at the very least.
Yeah.
Can we get the link to the channel as well, just as we're talking about YouTube again? Because you definitely need to go follow, subscribe on YouTube, subscribing on YouTube. Hit that little bell for notifications. Thank you very much, Raz. But yeah, where was I going with that? Yeah, so the connection with chat. How is the feeling when you click on YouTube and you get a notification saying there's a comment? What do you feel?
I don't know. I don't get a lot of comments, so I'm like, that's pretty sick.
That's pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird though, right? I find it really weird that if I get a comment on my video on YouTube, which mine is just an archive, right? If I get a comment, I'm so elated, despite the fact that I stream and have like 20 people in chat talking about it all the way through it, dropping comments. Why is that so different? I don't know what. I think it's because you hit on something, which is that you're not creating personal content for whoever's in chat. You're creating content to be observed that's your own, or at least with that distance there. And I think that's why I might have been funnier when I've kind of got time to sort of react without the pressure of live streaming or having that in the back of my head or thinking about other things. And I hope that you can find benefit from YouTube streaming. YouTube. Actually, that's another thing we should talk about. Have you ever thought about YouTube streaming?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Just curious. I'm just curious. Just I've seen a lot of channels now go the streaming route on YouTube that they used to make content, and now there's hardly any videos now, but they're all live streaming, and I just get like in my inbox just a whole live stream. I'm like, I'm not watching that.
Yeah. I don't think there's a way to grow on YouTube. I know they're like, oh, we have a streaming thing, but it's like it's hard to find it. it's hard to find people who are live.
That's true. Yeah, I have no idea how to find
so I'm
someone's
like,
live unless you're not
yeah.
already subscribed. Yeah, it's so weird.
So it's like I don't think there's a point. I like
Yeah,
Twitch
that's
better
fair.
because it's made for live streaming.
Right. Yeah, no, I think I agree with you on that. I think that's why I've not done it. What about YouTube Shorts? Because I found that is the quick way to get like eye-opening content now. Is get a YouTube Short out there, it blows up, people subscribe, then you appear in their inbox, and then blah blah blah. Have you thought about doing Shorts, like taking moments from your videos? Now you may already be doing that. I don't know because I have a thing that gets rid of Shorts on my YouTube because I can't stand them.
Yeah.
But have you been doing Shorts, or do you think you would do Shorts?
Maybe in the future, or like if I get some good clips, but I haven't really thought about it. I do know shorts blow up
Yeah, they do.
like a lot, but I don't know if I would do them. I think I would. I think it's just kind of hard to make them because on Twitch you can actually make like a
That's
iPhone
that's right. You can now.
size.
Yeah,
Yeah, but on
port
YouTube,
them. Yeah.
yeah,
I
on
have-
YouTube it's like it's not like that.
Yeah, I
It's really
had to
hard.
get the original file, put it in my film editing, make sure that it was default set to, the phone screen one, and then sort of manipulate it around. It was a nightmare. I did get a bunch of subscribers from it, and they did blow up, but now my YouTube's got a load of subscribers that have no idea what I do. They just saw a Twitch clip, because it wasn't really meant to be for growth. It was just meant to be for the community to go back and look at memories and stuff. So
Yeah.
I tried YouTube for like from 2007 when I used to make music videos for video games, all the way through till 2021. I was constantly making new channels, trying to break into the algorithm. Never did. The closest I got was when I used to do Hearthstone content, which actually is the channel I've got now. But I then got rid of the Hearthstone content and then sort of changed it into Solar Seeker. It's weird. It's really hard to find what works and what sticks with it. So my question for you now is: will it always be gaming?
Oh,
Which ain't a bad thing, but
I don't know.
curious now.
Maybe it'll be vlogs, but I just don't know how to do vlogs. I think I would be embarrassed to like video myself, and I know people don't care, but I'm like, maybe I'll just be like, I do want to make videos of where I make food, but also I just miss doing that on streams because I don't have to I don't have to edit anything. Jesus Christ.
No, that's fair. I've been watching someone called I think her name is Hannah Ricketts or something like that. She's a YouTuber, and she mainly goes around London looking at all the hot spots or new shops. She goes shopping or she eats at restaurants, and she'll film herself just reviewing it and talking about it. I could see you doing that kind of thing. I could see you doing that kind of thing. Maggie taking us on a tour around Britain. Look this restaurant. Oh, look at this. Like, look at this chicken wing. Oh, sorry. I'll throw it over there into someone else's plate. That's, I think you could do that. I think that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Have you got a sort of, like, want to do that sort of content then?
Right now I'm like, I want to play games.
And that's what you want to do? That's what you do?
Yeah. But I haven't really thought of doing anything in the future. I haven't really thought about you doing YouTube in the future because I'm like doing it for fun now.
That's right. That's fair. But more eyes on you.
I could. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. Well, no, I'd love that. What kind of games have you played on your YouTube so far? You've done Amnesia. I got you the Diggy Hole game, didn't I?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, Strixie, if you're still here, Strixie, I played the Digging Hole game, done a YouTube video on that as well.
Oh,
that's what gave me the idea to go, oh Maggie, you should play this. I think this is really good. Yeah. Did you enjoy that game?
I did. But I just had to talk to myself a lot, so I kind of
I guess I think it's a great character study. Like, you get to see the inside of the mind working on it. You discovered it from Maggie. Really?
Sorry?
How did that work? Strixie says they found the game through you. How can that be possible? I gave Maggie the suggestion based on you doing a video, you Burke. Anyway. Maybe, I don't know. But yes, what else have you played on your YouTube recently?
Okay, so I played Unmourned. It was just a demo.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a fun demo.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
So you get new looks into things on Maggie's channel as well, demos and stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I played Replay. That was pretty fun. It was like a game that you play in a game. You play on a old, thick computer. No, it's like a Nintendo. No, it's like a PlayStation, I guess, but like an old one. You know, the old ones. I can't. I don't know. Trying to explain it, but it's so hard.
Well, watch the video. There you go.
Yeah, you know what? Watch the video.
Solve this mystery for Maggie. Watch that video.
Mm-hmm. And then I I also uploaded Outlast Trials, but the thing is that stream was like two years ago when like the demo came out, and I was one of the first few people to like play, and I was like, yeah, I might as well edit that and send it away because I liked it was pretty fun. And then I played Then I played. I can't say that name. And then I played Invitationem. It's like a game about Invitationem, maybe. It's like a point and click game.
With a point and
Is
click.
that the right way to say it?
Point and click. Yeah, point and click. Click and point.
Yeah, point and click. It was just like you went to this house, and I don't know if it was like somebody died in that house, or he was like, oh. Or maybe his car broke down, and then it was really confusing because he just went into this house, and I'm like, why is he in the house? And then there was like weird monsters everywhere, and I'm like, what is happening? And then I had to do puzzles, which was very confusing.
We like seeing you do puzzles, yes.
Yeah, because I can't do any of I can't do it puzzles.
And that is the power of editing on YouTube. On Twitch, you
Yeah.
have to sit through that shit, right? You get to look good on YouTube.
Yes.
I'm just
the thing is,
making a note here. Buy Maggie Games there. Buy Maggie Games there. Buy Maggie Games there. There we go. Gonna buy you loads of games. Yeah. What's the next thing?
Oh, definitely. But yeah, no. The next video is like obviously part 2 of Amnesia: Machine for Pigs, and wait. What? I think in the first one I got lost, didn't I?
You did for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got lost for 30 minutes.
But yeah,
and it was so easy. It was so easy. I'm like, because I got the note. Yeah. So I got the note in a different part of the map, and then I went to a different part of the map where I had to unlock stuff, and then I had to find something else to do. I'm like, what is happening? What am I supposed to do? And then I looked at the map, or like I looked at the paper where it's like, ooh, you have secret rooms like this person has secret rooms. You gotta find the painting or whatever. And then I clicked on the painting.
Yeah. I've never played that game, so I was so pleased to see you were doing it, because I've only ever played the first Amnesia. I've never gone through Machine for Pigs. I've always wanted to. I've got it. I've got pretty much all of them. I think Meatloaf got me Amnesia Rebirth, so I've got quite a few of them. So yeah, it was either Rebirth or The Bunker. Can't remember. It was a new one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I tried to play one of the Amnesia games to go. Well, yeah, I've got that split potato. No, you don't want to be playing that. You don't want to be playing that. But yeah, no, this was quite refreshing. I wish I knew how I could help you, but then that's the power of YouTube. You've already done it. You recorded that ages ago. Actually, how quick is the turnaround for you? Do you record, then edit, and then it's up like within days, or does it take a week? What's your cycle?
The Amnesia thing, the part 1, I like recorded it like last week maybe, or the week before, and it took me like a week to edit it because I was doing stuff.
That ain't too bad. That's still like in the present. It's not like it's old content. Yeah.
But I recorded another part yesterday, and I'm almost done with editing that, so.
Hey, wonderful.
It will come out soon.
There you go. So you're going to have new content soon, so make sure you are subscribed to Maggie Live. Maggie, I'm launching stuff on Discord in a moment for people to see, and one of them is to do with my Sunday shows. Now, would you be willing to continue to be part of Insane in the Meme Brain? Our old meme show. putting you on the spot. Would you still like to come back and do that show with me?
Yeah, definitely,
Excellent.
definitely.
Now I have another.
I'm not.
Oh, go on.
I'm not. Sorry. Although I might be like very confused with memes too.
Oh, that would be even better then. Because
Yeah.
then we could just unravel them and like, try to
Yeah.
understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming up with a new way of doing that show, which you want. Now I've got another one called Magnificent Mags, and of course with a name like that,
Oh.
I thought of you.
Yeah.
It's where we look through old magazines from like ages ago, and we scrutinise everything.
Ooh,
yeah.
That'd be cool.
So that might be cool. I thought about you when it was called Magnificent Mags. I thought, how can I not have Maggie on that, or at least offer Maggie? Trust me. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll also be seeing a lot of Maggie, I'm sure, on this channel, as well as in the community and on YouTube. Go and subscribe. We'll put the link in chat one last time. There it is. Thank you, Big Potato. And ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, then take them apart, and then put them back together. Well, you know what I mean. Clap for Maggie! Yay! Woo! Thank you, Maggie, for being here. Thank you so much
for inviting me.
Yeah, you're most welcome. I wish you all the best in the future. I'm loving the YouTube, loving the content. Can't wait to see what the future holds. Because I think you're going strength from strength as a person. I'm honoured to know you and call you a friend. So, Maggie, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show, because we've got a big announcement coming up. So, everyone again, it's Maggie! Way! Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Oh, there we go. I think Maggie's gone there. Maggie's gone. Hey, that's me! That's me. What am I doing up there? Weren't they wonderful? Weren't they wonderful? Amazing. Maggie Lion, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow that YouTube. Go subscribe. You won't be disappointed. A video a week. Give it the likes. Give it the look. You will not be disappointed. But now, it's time to make some announcements. I'm going to make some small announcements. And then we've got a big one. So I hope anyone who's out there, Lurky Land, anyone who's gone away, you want to come back, even though you won't be able to hear me say that, because there's a big announcement coming in a very, very short time. But I want to quickly talk about Discord. Discord has expanded somewhat in the last couple of weeks, months. We've had a lot more active users, a lot more people willing to communicate with the community as a whole, and I'm very pleased with it. We've added a few channels like the physical media, and now, or at the end of this show at 9 o'clock, in just over an hour's time, we are going to be launching 3 new channels on our Discord. Now, I know you think, Discord? I don't give a fuck about Discord. Get on with it, so. All right, then. I've been posting a lot of photos from video games, and I know Galloway and a few others are very keen to recommend other video games, or just tell us what you're playing or doing. Want to share that stuff. So we're going to have a gaming channel in the Discord now. So that's going to be there. So you can put all of the gaming content. That will go live at the end of the show. It's already on there. Loads of Alice in Wonderland pictures are in there. Alice's Madness Returns. Secondly, we're going to have a channel dedicated to film and television. I've got a review of Final Destination going up. Will go live. We've got so if you've seen any movies, or you've got to recommend any movies or TV shows, or just share your opinions about it, plonk it in there. So we've got a movie TV one, and we've got a gaming channel opening up. But the big one, me and Meatloaf have been working tirelessly to complete all the graphics for all 60 of our Soul TV Sunday shows. This is a Friday night show, but you get the gist. And you will now be able to take a look at all 60 shows that I'll be doing in a full list with all their graphics completed. You'll get an idea of what the show's about, when you want to see it. I did used to have 128, I believe was the final number, 130, 140. I've cut it down because I think it's quality over quantity. And you'll be able to see a full list, and that will be going live at 9 o'clock as well. So after the show tonight, head over to Discord. You'll see all the new things there. But now, those announcements pale in comparison to this one. I may cry. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest joining us in the VC. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Shani Banani!
We're not a split, don't give a shit, not a little bit. You feel it, I'm fighting fit, I'm a best kid. So wait and sit, don't worry, be happy. There's nothing crappy or a little bit sappy, because here comes our shiny banana, shiny banana, shiny banana. Banana shake.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is Shani. Shani is here again. Hello, Shani. Lovely to have you here. Oh, Shani, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, there you are. There you are. It is Shani Banani. Now, Shani, before we get to the announcement, the last time we did our late night lock-in, you came on this stream and you announced something big. And look at you now. Look at your 3D avatar, your background. But you're back again with a big announcement. One of the biggest announcements we've ever had on the stream. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
You've got all the love in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, over to Shani for this big announcement. Or would you like me to sort of question you into opening it rather than
It's up to you.
Okay. Now, Shani, okay, I've got a way of doing this, alright. So, Shani,
Yes.
you met someone, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
How long ago now have you met that person?
4 years?
4 years you've known them. And how
Yes.
long have you been knowing them?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. I believe it's been 2 years. Oh my word.
Yeah, September.
That's crazy. Almost 2 years. It has been that long. I can't believe it. So, Shani.
No, Smith, I do not have an iron lung.
You're now living together, I believe?
Yes.
Oh. So, I imagine the next logical step might be, What do you think the next logical step is, Shani? Who is this person? Just to stop all the people in chat thinking it's them.
It is just some guy.
Just some guy is out there. So just some guy and Shani Banani, or just some Shani Banani guy. So you know each other 2 years, and I think you had a visit from someone the other day, didn't you? Yesterday? You
Yeah.
planned something?
Well, in a way.
Shani, I think everyone is on tenterhooks here. What's
Well,
happening?
so May 4th, he asked me to be his Princess Leia.
Hey! What does that mean?
He asked me to marry him.
Hey! Shani! And you said yes before I get too excited.
Yes.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, Shani Banani is getting married! Woo! Oh my god, Shani! I said no. Yay! Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, this is so amazing, Shani. You are going to get married to the man of your dreams. And he's just some guy. Oh.
He is just some guy.
Hey, he's the best guy in the world. Hey. No, I love it. I'm so happy for you, Shani. This is absolutely amazing. Wow.
IAC.
Shani Banani is getting married. This is incredible. Do you have a time frame at all?
Not really, not yet.
Okay, not yet, but it may be happening. Very soon. Who knows? Incredible stuff. Shani, how
At least a year.
At least a year. So within a year, not only will we have, Ash and Hamster married, we could have Shani and just some guy married too. And You don't have to ask, Shani, but yes, I will hold the live stream when you two get married here on Soul TV. Yay! Look at that, amazing. Oh, no, you don't have to. You don't have to ask about that. No, that's absolutely fine. I'm absolutely glad to do it.
Gotta boost your ratings after all.
This is incredible. I'm so happy for you, Shani. For the person I met nearly 5 years ago, to where we were then, to be here now on the late night lock-in, and you are about to get married, just, it blows me away. I absolutely love you, and I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to see your journey complete. Although I hope I was about to say, I hope you don't live happily ever after. No, I don't hope you live happily ever after. But I hope that isn't that's just the next chapter in your life that has been a long time coming, Shani, and well deserved. Because you deserve happiness, as do everyone out there, and it's nice to be here to share this positive connection out there in the world.
Even though I still lost the item on SVC by giving you the ring.
Oh, you did. You did. No, you didn't. I didn't accept it, remember. I didn't accept it. You get to keep it. You get to keep it, don't you? And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the ring. Hold on. There it is. There's the no. I'm sending those out soon, by the way. The merch is coming. But this is no, this is absolutely amazing. Just some guy in the room.
He's over there, yeah.
Just some guy. Get over here. Get over here. Come on.
He also says, get over here.
Let's hear those wonderful tones. Hello. Just some guy. Hello.
You get to be me now.
I get to be you.
Oh,
Yes.
here we go.
Hello.
Hello. Congratulations. We've just found out that you're pregnant. Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. No, sorry.
I know,
No.
very amazing.
You're getting married. You're getting married, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Thank you for making our Shani the happiest woman in the world. We adore you. We love you. We love how you've connected with everyone here, and in Shani's life in general. And I just want to say thank you so much for bringing such joy and happiness into everyone's lives, especially Shani. So thank you very much. Just some guy. Thank you.
No, thank you for being amazing.
Oh, no.
And for treating Shawnee so amazing too.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, Shani. Is Shani there? Shani?
Shawnee's coming back now.
Shani's coming back. Oh, thank you so much.
All right.
Oh, Shani. Oh, amazing moment. I just can't wait for all the prep and all the talk. I'm going to be dressed as Shelob. Can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah. That is confirmed, isn't it? I'm going to be Shelob. Is that no?
You've now confused Patat.
The spider thing from Lord of the Rings. That's a woman, isn't it? There's not many women in the series. What can I say? No, I can't wait. Will I be attending the wedding at all?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Don't know when the wedding is.
Oh well, I know that, but I mean, like, am I invited to so?
Yeah, you're invited.
Yay! I'm invited. What do you mean, but? Hold on a minute.
But you have to get over here.
Oh, that's fine. I can do that. Anything is worth being there for your special day. You can count on it. I'm going to be there. Ain't nothing going to stop me. Even my anxiety of airports won't stop me from getting there. I'll get the bloody ferry. I'll get the ferry.
The ferry.
No, I'm going to be there. I promise you. If I'm invited, I am going to be there, no matter what. So thank you so much, Shani, for walk there. You want me to drown? But thank you so much. I'll do an in real life
There you go.
blog.
Blonde's helping you.
Mike Gate Crash. Want to write? Thank you very much, Outpost. Yes, I'll join that. All right, I'll meet you there. Yeah, we're all going, Charlie. Can we all be invited?
Maybe. Sure, why not?
we're all chip in to buy a private plane to get us all over there. And we'll make sure Streaksy's stored in the wheel arch.
Yes.
So no, that's. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you for being here and making this announcement. This is one of my favourite moments
Streaksy,
ever.
we do need someone to clean up afterwards.
Oh wow, brutal. But we still love you. So oh. Pirate a boat. Oh my god, amazing. Alright, now, Charlie, this is one of my favourite moments ever streaming. To be here, to be as close to someone like yourself, and then to have this announcement for the community as a whole. Because we're not just a community, we're your friends, and we adore you, and we couldn't be more than happy for you than we are right now. So Charlie, I wish you all the best. I can't wait to keep everyone updated on all the plans, all the wedding preparations, and getting everyone's flights and accommodation sorted. Cannot wait. Orbit? I was in a private jet phone number in. If everyone puts £1 in, we'll be alright. Charlie, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you.
My pleasure.
For making the announcement. It's out there in the world. Mwah, Charlie.
Now I can go have brunch.
You go have brunch. Yeah, well, you've got Big Potato coming up next. But have brunch after patatas. No, that's all right. It's fine. You do what you got to do. Charlie, have a wonderful rest of your night and a wonderful rest of your life. I can't wait to see you again to talk more. Bye-bye, Charlie. Thank you so much, Charlie, who's soon to be just some Charlie guy. Yeah, that makes no sense, but you get the gist. You get the gist. Amazing. I can't believe that. I can't believe we just did that. Just Charlie is getting married in just insane. I love it. I love Charlie. Head mod, and now have to get replaced. So, because too busy now being a wife. So, what can you do? But until then, we'll make Charlie work hard. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. We've had the wonderful Maggie Lyon. We've had huge Discord announcements, a huge community announcement as we're all going to a wedding. But it's now time for our second guest. They are the greatest writer to ever grace this stream, except for Ash. Oh yeah, sorry, but yeah. They are absolutely incredible. My bestest friend, apart from Shani, for the sake of balance. They are the wonderful, the adorable, the full of starch, Big Potato! Let's get that music going! Potato, 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 potato.
They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get that way underground. There can't be much to do. So now they have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them any way they can fit on our plate. Every way we can conjure to heat them. We're delighted and think they're just great. Potato, 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 potato.
Hey, there you go. I don't know, I can't hear the music when it plays, so I'm just sort of like pretending I know the tune of the song. So
you mean I was going like this, probably at the wrong time?
Yeah, possibly. It was that song, potato, 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 potato. That one, yeah. How are you, Big Potato?
I'm good. Yay. How are you?
I'm
gonna put you over here.
Taken aback. I'm taken aback by the announcement. So where are you putting me?
Sorry, I was moving.
Ah, what were
my
you
keyboard
doing with me?
around.
Hey, no, put me back, Oh my god. No, thank you, Big Potato, for being here. You are amazing. I love your little backdrop. It matches my skyline here in the back there. I thought that was quite nice.
Yeah.
Quite appropriate. You're here.
Same color and everything.
It is, yes, 101. You can't even see where it blends, you know.
Yeah.
You look quite small compared to the microphone I've got next to you.
I do.
It's absolutely fine though, because you're a spud. Maybe I should swap the microphones. Hold on a minute.
Like, way up here.
Let
Hello.
let me put that there, and then I'll get this mic here, and then I'll flip that round. There we go.
Now I just have to
Amazing.
go like this.
Now we can hear you.
Perfect.
Oh dear, Big Potato, you are on the late night lock-in. Excited? Whee!
Yeah.
Yeah, the best late night talk show on Twitch. The only, actually, no, it probably isn't the only one, but it's the best one, isn't it? Best one, yeah. Where else are you going to see guests like Maggie Lyon and Shani announcing that they're getting married, and then Big Potato, of course, of all people. At least so lets the guest talk, unlike James Cord. I do always think I'm over speaking sometimes, but no. Here, Big Potato, you are here. You are here, wonderful. Now, the reason I've invited you on here, you probably know, right?
Yeah.
Go on then, tell the world your big announcement.
I'm so happy for Shawnee.
You're so happy, Shani, yes, but you're getting married too. Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
I'm not.
Oh, my bad. No.
I'm not getting married and I'm not pregnant.
Can you believe it? Patats, Shani's getting married.
Yeah, I put this in chat, but when Shawnee sent me a picture of her ring, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure that means she's getting married, but like, I don't want to like assume incorrectly and be like, oh my god, congrats on your engagement. And then she's like, no, I just got a pretty ring.
I got a pretty ring.
So I had to like send you a message and be like, this means what I think it means, right?
That does, yeah. Oh dear, that's very funny. But that's so amazing that we've known each other for like 4 years now, and all the ups and downs. We're still here together, doing this, and Shani's getting married. Oh my god! Will you be attending the wedding, Shani? Shani's wedding, Patats?
Invited.
If
And
you're
if I'm invited, then yes, I will. But
Hey!
I don't want to put pressure on her to like invite me. Like
Well-
weddings can be so stressful, you know.
See, I thought maybe she'll invite a select few, like me, you, maybe Meatloaf Panda, But then she invited everyone. So we're no more special than anyone else now. Never mind.
Not special at all.
Not special at all. It's going to be a lot of fun. But Big Potato, the reason I've asked you here is because I believe in the presence of all of you out in chat right now is the first interview as Big Potato before they become one of the greatest writers of our time.
Yeah.
Big Potato, you have been dedicating a lot more of your time to writing. And we are going to put in the chat, not just yet, one of your stories for people to read after the show. So towards the end, we'll put that in there. Big Potato, you've been writing recently. What inspired you to start writing?
Well, lately what inspired me was that I had more free time because I lost my job.
Ooh.
But I think like the first story I wrote was a handful of years ago, and I just always thought it was fun. I'm still working on it. Like I'm not like great at it yet, but I'm working on it.
I beg to differ, and I think a lot of others will beg to differ, because you posted one of your short stories on Reddit, I believe, and it sort of blew up a bit, didn't it?
I wouldn't say it blew up, no. But it did get like strangers were reading it that weren't just like people that I sent it to, so that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I saw the feedback.
Yeah.
It was pretty much all positive. But you had a lot of people asking you to adapt your story into a YouTube video.
Oh, right, yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There's like a lot of people out there that read so I posted on No Sleep, which like if people don't know what that is, it's basically like a place where people write scary stories that are supposed to seem as if they're like real posts for like getting into the atmosphere and making it more creepy and everything. I used to read a lot of those like when I was in college, so like a while ago. And yeah, there's like YouTubers that like to narrate those. So I had a handful of people ask to narrate them, which was pretty cool.
A handful of people. It's still a lot.
And I think they all did a really good job. Like everyone that sent me theirs, I was like, wow.
Yeah, they're
awesome.
they're very good at that kind of thing. It's almost like a go to sleep while like ASMR reading to some extent.
Yeah.
But that was the first time you posted a story to Reddit. And then
I
already had a handful of people asking you to adapt your work into an audio form. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that made me really happy.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, it must have given you a hell of a confidence boost. Did that inspire you to actually write more? Maybe in the same line?
I'd like to. I have kind of an idea. Well, I don't really have the idea like solidly, but I have like the premise. But I haven't been working on that because I've been working on other things. But I would like to do another one.
I would ask you to summarize what you had wrote and what you might be writing, but I fear we've only got a little bit of time per chance.
Yeah.
We've only got about half hour on the interview, so no. Tell us what was the story about that actually kind of got a lot of notification from those users?
Well, it was from the perspective of someone posting on Reddit, and they were experiencing kind of a terrifying version of deja vu because they participated in this study and I definitely remember what happened in this story. They went to this study that was like supposed to monitor like how they're feeling when they experience like deja vu, and then it started getting scary for them.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. That's an interesting concept. I don't think I've ever seen a film about deja vu or anything. And I say a film because obviously that's where these big concepts end up being. But like that's actually a really good idea that never been spoken upon. I mean, there's a lot of like time loops and stuff, but never the idea or centering on the concept of deja vu. Not in a big. I can see that going far. Your story. It felt like a bit like a Black Mirror episode, if I'm honest. And
I can see that.
Yeah, like to think that you could create an anthology of short horror fiction that could be like Black Mirror to some extent. That'd be bloody awesome.
It has been hard, like writing in first person, because there's a bunch of rules for No Sleeps in particular.
Oh, okay.
Like, and one of them is that it has to be written in first person because, like, it's supposed to be like you're writing a story. There's actually like quite a few other rules that are a bit odd because when I was reading the No Sleeps like a long time ago, like some of the really like well-known classic ones like no longer would be accepted to the current rules, which is a bit odd. But anyway, first person is like a lot harder for me to write in.
Do you find that the challenges set upon you actually help you develop your skills as a writer?
I do really well when I'm given exercises with like certain constraints. So like, I was with a couple friends a few months ago, and we did this exercise where like we each wrote down on index cards, like our favorite things that happen in books, or like favorite themes, or like types of characters, that kind of thing. So we each wrote 3 index cards and put them in a pile, and then like, each person like chose 3 others to like put into like one story. And I ended up writing like probably the best thing I've ever written.
Oh.
It was only like 500 words, and we only had like 30 minutes or something to do it. But I was like, yeah, I do really well with like certain constraints, because like when the world is my oyster, it's like too much. Like I don't know.
I agree with that. Limitations are conductive to creativity, says Strixie. I totally agree with this, and I can give you the example of it in the more casual way. When you're going through streaming apps, like it sounds ridiculous, but if you go onto a streaming app like Netflix and you haven't seen most of anything that's on there, you'll end up scrolling through everything, not watching anything. But if I only gave you 5 options out of that, then suddenly you'll probably pick one within a minute or two. It's the idea of everything. That's why I'm not a big fan of magic. This is, as much as I like fantasy stories, I don't like it when all the ways to solution is just this open-ended thing. So when anything can solve it, it just feels like you need to be able to put pressure on the situation. You need to limit the options that a character can do and can connect with or engage with, and I think that creates a more tense and more creative story. So I think that's why I'm also attracted to stories which are contained in one space, because the idea of creativity from minimalism is actually probably the most intelligent form, but also the most ingenious sometimes. Can you see yourself entering more of these sort of competitions? Oh, I think we got a raid. We got a raid from Mihai. Hello, Mihai. Welcome in. Welcome to the late night lock-in. You're joining us mid-interview with a wonderful Big Potato. And for those who missed it or coming in with the stream, we had a big announcement not too long ago. Shani Banani is getting married. Yes, getting married. Yes. We announced that live here tonight. It was an amazing moment. I'm all teary-eyed from it. We've had the wonderful Maggie Lyon on the show tonight. Go give her a follow and subscribe. Please go give Mihai a wonderful follow as well here on Twitch. We'll get a backslash shout out for him here. How was observation duty, Mihai? Did you get as frustrated as I did with the game, or are you loving it? Wonderful to have you here. But yes, Big Potato, will you we're currently talking about Big Potato's writing, a love for literature and books. Would you enter yourself into more of these sort of situations? There's a lot of like book competitions throughout the year, like write a book in a month and stuff like that. Would you be tempted to, well, not book, but a story, would you be tempted to enter these now, now that you've kind of dabbled and put your toe in quite a bit?
Yeah, that sounds fun. I don't know about any that exist, so I'd have to look into it, but I like that kind of thing.
I can hook you up with a few things, because 2 of the most prolific people who write in our community, specifically Ash and Lord Entropy, have, and I believe Up Alone as well, but not so much on the writing side, I recall. But they're definitely those 2. They enter these competitions. Definitely Lord Entropy has posted in our Discord a few times some of the stuff he's written. So yeah, I could definitely like hook you up with something that might be welcoming, but I can understand maybe the rest of it. I thought about entering these kind of things before, but I'm scared that the pressure will be too much.
Let's do it together.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't think about that. I wish I thought about this line of questioning before I asked it now. Okay, let's do it together.
Good. Yeah.
Damn it! No, actually that would be quite fun. That might be quite fun. I've got loads of good ideas, but I'm always too critical of my own work. How are you finding that process?
I think like I'm a lot better at doing things that I don't think that I'm great at, and I think that I still have a lot of work to do before I like would be considered like good at writing, and so I think that helps a lot. Mm-hmm. Like I used to play guitar, and I got to the point where like I was pretty good at it, and like once I put that pressure on myself, it was like I no longer wanted to like do it as much.
Oh, I see.
So
How
Yeah.
many views did you get on YouTube, by the way,
for what?
for your guitar video?
Oh, for the guitar video, I'm not sure.
Oh,
But the one that I am proud of is
It's
the
the
log
forest.
duplication tutorial for the forest.
Yeah.
That one did well.
Yeah. See, Maggie, this is who you need to learn from right here. Do 2 videos that get over like 1 million views and then walk away.
5 million. It was like, I don't know. Let me see how many
Okay.
views. Yeah, we plan to do more because I did it with my friends, and we plan to do more, and it's hard, you know.
Maggie. Start
Can't
by
even
writing
find
a
it.
crap version so you can stand back and look at it before you refine it. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, the problem is I've already got bad self-esteem, so when I like criticize my own work too much, it ends up putting me in a really foul mood. I think I might be better now that like my mood is more regulated, but yeah, I think I'll give that a go with you, Patats. You know, as much as I joke about it, I'd like to do that. Did you look it up? Did you say?
Yeah, it got 29,000 views.
29,000. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Blimey.
basically famous.
You are. Yeah, that's better than any
you wanna
video
know-
I've ever done myself. So.
If you want to know how to exploit a log duplication glitch in the forest multiplayer, let me know. I'll hook you up. We planned to do this whole series, and so
Yeah.
I made this like I made this intro, and it like showcases all of these different things we were planning on duplicating, and then it just ended up being episode 1 logs, and that's it.
Logs. Brilliant.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. Now, when did you post that, by the way? When did that go up? Curious.
It says 4 years ago.
Okay, so that ain't too bad.
November 8th, 2020.
Okay, yeah, that ain't too bad. I was gonna say because like the algorithm systems have changed, but actually I think that blew up. That did well. Then again, tutorials would naturally do well. It's very hard to find something that isn't that. I think you did very well with that that idea. But it must be very hard to like even then go, oh, where do we go from here? And then if that doesn't connect, it's like,
We actually, so the friend that I was doing this with is his name online is Fuzzbrain.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's a number after that.
Big up Fuzzbrain.
But yeah, and we actually recorded because in 2020 we played on the PlayStation together.
Mhm.
Because I didn't even have my own PC at that point. And when I did, it was T-Man's. But anyway, we actually had like quite a few recordings of things. Fuzzbrain really is talented when it comes to like creating things in Minecraft, and one of the things he liked to do was create songs. So we created the Exorcist theme song
Oh,
that would play like over and over. Yeah, so we recorded that, and then I just never got around to like
so
editing
cool.
it, and because I'm
My
but
memory
we
of-
had that, and
My memory of Fuzzbrain
yeah.
was that he created either a watch or a calculator in Minecraft while streaming.
he had a slot machine, a beat
Wow.
machine,
Wow.
an alarm clock.
Yeah,
like
maybe
just
the alarm clock then that I remember.
Yeah.
Not sure. But yeah, it was very, very ingenious. Like, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
about that.
so sometimes we would play together, and he would be like creating these things with like the redstone like electronic stuff, and I'd be like hacking my way through the side of a mountain the entire time. That's all I'm capable of.
Hey, teamwork, you know. Speaking of teamwork, we have started a book club, didn't we?
Mhm.
And it's probably one of my favourite things I've ever done.
Me too.
I'm enjoying it better than the yoga.
Me too.
I don't think I've ever said that, Liam, but like, the yoga hurt, but I thought, you know, it's got to do me good. Then I started walking Poppy, and I'm like, this is probably better than any yoga I was doing.
Yeah.
So book club was great.
Walking is good. Walking is good.
Yeah, it is, yeah. We started reading Ash's book, and we thought, why don't we carry this on? So we started reading, and have finished now, Salem's Lot. And what is the one thing that annoyed you about Salem's Lot, Big Potato?
Okay, yeah. So I really liked the book.
Yes.
These freaking character names drove me insane. I had a document with all the characters' names on them and like a little sentence so I could remember who they were.
And
then
voice.
like a little sentence. Yeah, a little sentence after that because we had voices for people. Literally every time there was characters named Mike, Mark, and Matt, and every single time I came across them, I would either like just have no clue who they were, or I would confuse them with someone else, and then I'd be really confused, like, why is Mark here? I thought he was, doing this thing, and it's like, oh no, it's Matt. Oh no, it's Mark. Mike.
That's why we had the heart attack. Yeah. Mark's the kid.
I still do not know. I would have to look at my document to be able to tell you who was who.
So, the reason I bring that up is, do you find that... Oh, we've started something new now as well, which we're going to carry on reading tomorrow. It's called From Rotten Ruin. So, hey, there it is, yes. We don't know if it's a good... I mean, it was a mediocre start, I think it's fair to say. Because some of the characters' tropes annoyed the hell out of us. But
it's fun, though.
Yeah, we're on the journey now. But the reason I brought that up was because, do you find that the reading club, the book club, or just generally reading, actually can help you know what to pivot your own writing work towards? Maybe not just out of influence, but from a technical standpoint, what to avoid, what to maybe do more of?
Wait, so most of the time when I read, I'm actually listening to audiobooks.
Oh, yeah,
and
right.
I get them from the library, so it's just like, I've listened to so many audiobooks since the last time I got a library card. But one thing I noticed was that, so my dad is an English teacher at a community college. And so, like, when I was in college, he used to help me, like, edit my essays and stuff. And he was always getting on my case about, like, putting commas in certain places because I would just leave them out. And I noticed that when we were reading Salem's Lot, like, Stephen King hardly ever uses commas. And I was like, wait, what the heck, Dad? What?
Yeah, it was
because I didn't ever see that because I'm mostly just, like, listening to audiobooks.
You're right, he doesn't. He doesn't at all. He uses short, sharp sentences or long, elongated sentences, but very rarely uses a comma. You're absolutely right on that. I didn't notice that. So there is actually a benefit from like reading rather than listening to books as well, especially from a writing standpoint.
Yeah, and seeing like how big the paragraphs are and like that kind of thing. Like it helps because I'm like, oh, maybe I should not make paragraphs that are like just 2 sentences every paragraph or like big long things or something like, because you don't really notice that like when you're reading audiobooks.
One of the best.
I mean, you can kind of guess where the paragraph starts, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it must help you with formulating prose and learning formatting. I'm very much influenced by Douglas Adams and Terry Pratchett, and so that sense of humor and styling affects my work so much. I couldn't even think about not writing comedy, mainly because I don't think, despite reading a lot of horror and stuff, I could get myself into a mindset to match the pace needed for it. For me, it's like a canvas for wordplay and imaginative joke telling. I couldn't see myself doing it in a different format. So you've mainly wrote horror. Do you find that suits your sort of voice? Or do you think you could dabble, or you will dabble with other things?
I like writing horror just because I think it's fun. Like to read or listen to or something like that. I don't think I'm the best at it. Like, I think what I'm writing currently, I started writing it. I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be like a horror book. And then as I'm writing it, it's kind of turning out to not be quite that much. So it's changing a little bit more into like kind of like a mystery.
Oh, I like that.
Which I wouldn't expect myself to be better at, but I kind of like where it's headed, so. Yeah,
I tend to read like horror, sci-fi, mystery, and then maybe the occasional fantasy, but I write comedy. I find that a really odd thing that I don't enjoy. It's not that I don't enjoy what I write, but I definitely prefer a different experience to what I do. It's like when I stream, like not this show because this is about you guys, but usually I'm quite high energy. But then the streams that I love watching are very low energy, and
I can see that.
yeah, I find it very difficult. My whole life is torn between these sort of like trying to find the balance in all things. Can you see your if you were now like your name on print, books on shelves, right? Where do you think, what genre do you think your books would sit in?
Well, I don't know, but I really like the idea of writing like a science fiction.
Ooh, yes, talking my language.
So I'd really like to do that at some point. I have like a few ideas. I have like too many ideas, and then like it takes so friggin' long to get one of them done that like
that's
it's hard.
Totally
I
fair.
wish I had more time, and I wish I could like kind of stay focused for a longer period. Like when I was younger, I used to stay focused on the same thing for so long, but it's harder now. Like I don't know, I'll notice like a light in the corner of my eye, and that'll pull my attention away, or like I don't know, it's just like harder to, or like I'm uncomfortable sitting in my chair because I'm like getting older and my knees are like not able to like be crunched up how they used to be, stuff like that. But yeah,
I've taken my ideas, which I know wouldn't be able to be channeled through like the way I suppose, like for example, if I've got a science fiction idea for a book or a video game or something, I know I'm not the person to actually broadcast that, bring that into the world as that format. So for example, I got an idea for a great sci-fi, I guess it would have been a book, and I'm going to turn that into my next D&D escapade thing. So it's going to be called Starship Wonder, and it's literally going to be you guys, the team players, will be a Starfleet sort of command group. It'll be comedy, but it'll be heavy on the sci-fi. And yeah, I had this idea, and I thought, oh, this idea has been sitting in the back of my head for ages as a book that I'll probably never write because I'm not a sci-fi writer. Therefore, I mean, I could like channel that into something else. It's just kind of having the ideas float around. You never know when they're going to pay off. So maybe just making notes of ideas. Have you got like a journal or a scrapbook or something like that you can write?
No, but I have like 1,000 ideas written down, like in various pages in like Google Docs.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah. Oh, brilliant! Oh, that's fantastic. We'll have to do a whole stream of going through your ideas someday.
Most of my ideas are like an image, like that I've like just like a picture in my head of something.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not like full like story ideas, just like an idea for something that I would like to like I basically just like want to show you guys the same picture that's like
in your
the same like image that's in my head. Yeah.
You lost your image there. I went to show you something. Did you know that there is something that is the opposite of deja vu?
No.
Right, I'm gonna get this. So deja vu is when you think you've experienced the same moment before, but the opposite, jamais vu, is where you did experience something, but now you believe you haven't.
Oh my god, I experienced that with episodes of Law and Order. Because I've seen like every one of them, and then I'll go back and be like, well, it says I watched this, but I don't remember at all, and it's awesome because it's like a whole new episode.
That's jamais vu, and
yeah,
it just hasn't entered the lexicon as much. But I feel like that's self-gaslighting, in a way. Whereas deja vu becomes this sort of spiritual idea that we're reliving a moment, but the other one is just basically just gaslighting yourself. I think so much could be done with that. And Black Mirror did an episode, I think, which is very similar to that, but not quite. I could see you writing a story about jamais vu.
I like the idea of writing like Black Mirror, like Twilight Zone style stories.
I spoke
think those
about
are really fun.
Anthology, like I said before, an anthology series. Like that's Twilight. That is the Twilight Zone, sci-fi horror. I mean, that's amazing. I can see your name on that. The main reason I wanted to bring you on here is to let everyone know that you are going to be a name for the future if you decide to go down this route. I love the stories you've written so far, and I would wholly support you. I mean, if Ash can do it, Then I said, if Ash can do it, you know, you could do it.
Really, when we were like reading Ash's book, I was like, because I never wanted to like write a book. I was just like short stories.
Yeah. That's still good.
But then I was like, oh, this is actually like maybe I should try. Maybe I should give it a try. So that's what I've been working on lately.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if I actually finish it. I really want to.
Well, you know,
Being unemployed is helping quite a bit.
Oh, right, yeah. I didn't want to bring that up, you know.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I have been like applying to like a lot of jobs, and I have an interview coming up. So
well, I do.
Hopefully, I'll blow it so I can keep writing.
No. I do hope though that when you do get a job, that it doesn't sort of take away your passions that you've sort of accumulated in this time, because I think out of everything, the reading and writing have been the most fun, because there's something that you can share a lot with people, and yeah, I don't want you to lose sight of that, because I'm really excited for you, and I can picture it in my head, your book on the shelf, one day, and like I said, like
let's manifest it.
Yeah, manifest that goodwill. I mean, Ash has been able to achieve something. I know that she confirmed that she'll be working on the second one on the last Late Night Lock-In. To know that, you know, yeah, go on.
I really had so much fun reading their book. Like,
it was amazing.
That was great.
But we want to read your book one day, you know. You
hopefully. I'm motivated right now to like finish it. It'll definitely take like a really long time.
But that's okay, because the best things come to those that wait. You're making something that you're going to be proud of, and we'll be able to do our little book thing together, enter a competition together. So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
What's I going to ask them? Do you? Oh, do you remember when you and Charlie had access to the book I was writing at the time?
Yeah, I do. You were like an amazing writer. Like, I was so impressed. I want to read more.
It was horrible.
Like,
because
it was so good.
Very, very dialogue heavy, and obviously very comedic. Because that's the way I write them. But like, I'm always sort of ashamed that I'm doing it wrong, almost like I'm an imposter syndrome. Like, it's so self-critical. Do you ever have that sort of feeling when you're not just writing, but is there anything that you do if you experience that sort of self-criticism?
I definitely do, and I think I mentioned this earlier, but like knowing that I'm not good at it, like I'm not terrible at it, but I'm not like a good writer. Like, I don't have much experience, and like I'm not very good with words, so like I'm definitely not like good at it. And I think that helps me a lot, because it's like I'm not writing something that I feel is like a masterpiece.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And so it like takes off a lot of the pressure.
Well, you one thing you've done well reading your book, reading your short stories, is you create horrific imagery in my brain. Which better be a compliment.
Attention for that story.
The woman.
I normally. Sorry, go ahead.
The woman that constantly gains weight, like the way you described some of that stuff was just.
You know what's really funny about that story?
Go on.
The name of the cookie brand was either Mark or Mike, and I switched it halfway through and didn't go back and like fix the other one. So if you're reading it, like sometimes it says Mark and sometimes it says Mike.
I think I might have called that out on my read through, possibly, if I recall, because I did a little edit. I edit Mihai's stuff sometimes as well for Everymphian. But I remember that, and I thought you had such a great way of instilling images using text, which sometimes descriptive text bores the hell out of me. But you were able to get to a point and get the image really clear, while adding that grotesque nature to the imagery. Corporate Allocator says, I'm no writer, but I try my album reviews. You are an amazing writer.
I've read a couple of those.
Yeah.
They were really good.
They're bloody good. You've got a natural talent for writing. I think, I don't know about writing like a book, obviously, but your review style, your way you write your reviews, a very personal way of putting down your thoughts in a very good manner. You're very thorough. stuff like getting names wrong is so common for writers. Professionals use proofreaders. They're not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I offer to proofread Patatz's stuff, and I do the best I can to sort of call out little things that either don't read too well or anything like that. What was it recently? You asked me to review something, and I swapped the lines around in a very particular manner, and you ended up using it. I can't recall what it was. That's going to bother me now. What was it that you asked me?
No idea what you're talking about.
No, you asked me to. You sent me something, and then I changed the words around, but I can't remember what it was now. So don't worry about it. But I have done these sort of little things here and there. I'll look back on our messenger and get it. So, what have you got coming up in the future then? Oh.
It was for the kids' book.
It was for the kids' book. It was for the kids'
Yeah.
book. I knew they were saying that. You have actually got a published book. I just realised. How are we
Not
not
published.
talking
It's printed, but it's not published.
It's printed
Yeah.
book. Yeah, that was amazing.
I can show it to you. I have.
Yes, please do. I can't believe I almost forgot about that. It was on my notes as well.
So actually, this is a good copy to show. Am I here? Okay.
Yeah, you are.
This is a good copy to show because my name is on the title page, but the print, something happened to it, so you can't open it to the title page.
Oh no!
But this is how it looks.
Hey, look at that!
It's a gift for my boyfriend's nephews.
Yes.
Because we bonded over Bigfoot together.
It's Bigfoot's bonding over Bigfoot.
And yes, something happened
Never
with
heard
the
that
print.
before.
And, yeah.
Yeah, you did all the illustrations yourself as well, which was wonderful. Yes, that's right. There was a little bit of help I did with the text, just to make it read a little clearer, and I believe that's in the final.
It was. It was. I'll go to the page. It was like a rhymey.
Yeah, it was
sort of page. They're like chanting because they're out to hunt for Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
I think I actually made a couple changes from the version that you
okay.
last saw, but.
Oh, you gonna read it out for us? Because we can only read that.
Oh, you can. Hold on, let me. Yeah, that's and then this is you can. Oh, come on! You can see them going across this bridge. Anyway, yeah, this page says. No, it's so stupid. This page says. They're like chanting, right? Like it's not like I don't know. Anyway, they're like Bigfoot. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, where are you? We'll find you soon with a clue or two. We'll look behind every rock and tree. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, where could you be?
Yay! I love it. It was just like writing lyrics, poetry and stuff. I love poems.
Yeah, which is not something I'm great at, and I was like, I need to ask Soul for help with this one because
I'm always willing to throw my 2 cents in. But I think What have you got coming up soon? What else are you working on? Or if you've got any ideas you want to get down next, or anything?
So I'm trying to work on a book right now.
Yeah. Proper book. Yeah.
Normally, when I write a story, I outline like the crap out of it. Like it's just a full outline, and I just have to fill in like but like it's pretty thorough. But for this, I was like I have the beginning, the middle, and the end, and I'm kind of just like figuring it out as I go. And I've written like 15,000 words,
Ooh.
and so far I'm like, okay, like there are so many I'm basically going to try to write this rough draft and then completely like redo everything now that I know like what's going on.
15,000 words is quite deep into it now, so that's it's pretty good.
I'm starting to like get kind of attached to the characters, which is pretty fun.
That's really good.
Like
good.
Yeah.
I know. I love
it's
that.
about it's about it's not an original idea at all. It's about the protagonist like feels like they're kind of like longing for a time in the past that they really miss in their life, and then like something happens and they end up going back to that time like in their childhood body, and now they're like experiencing this like childhood, but their mind is still like an adult. So
you're trying to summarize again, aren't you?
Yeah, so basically what happens is they go back and they discover that there's this other kid, like, in their friend group that they have no recollection of. So they try to, like, Hey, that was a good summary.
Hey,
You should be impressed.
No, that was good. That was good. It was concise.
Yeah.
No, that was great. No, that sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to reading it, so I can't wait. I can't wait. You have sort of inspired me to try again, maybe writing something, but I think that idea of you presented of us both doing like one of these competitions might be quite nice. I would always love to see Downbeat finally get some kind of, some work out there. Like the whole world living in my head, and I just can't seem to get the enthusiasm to keep going. I like write for a week and then I'm like gone, and then I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered now. Just because I get so demotivated. I've had a fancy doing my life over and over again until I get it right, until I don't fuck up. It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, that's kind of where I got the idea from, because like I feel like I'm constantly like, oh, if I could just like kind of go back and like do this a little bit differently, like what would end up happening, and like, yeah.
But does it?
Actually,
do you play into the follies of that as well?
No.
Oh. So
I am actually like, yeah. So basically, like, well, I don't want to give it away, but it's more like I'm leaning towards it being more like positive than like the stuff that I normally think about, which is like going back, redoing everything, and like that is like the solution. But in this book, like that is not the solution.
Oh, that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's a good lesson. Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
So Big Potato, I thank you for being with us here on the show, here on the Late Night Lock-In. Wonderful to have you.
Yeah, I've been a chatty Cathy.
Yeah, you have. I had a lot to talk about.
It's the second cup of coffee that I had.
I love talking about with you. We've got a book club tomorrow and everything. Do you know what book you want us to read soon? Do you want to tell everyone what we're reading soon? Because you get to pick the next one. Do you know?
Oh no, I have a whole list. I'll have to look through it. I'm planning to like look through and pick like 3 or 4 give you, and then you can decide.
Is there anything on there that I would recognise?
Oh, probably. I have so many books on there.
Just curious.
Probably. There's a lot of books on there.
Is there really? Oh, okay. Would you get them from Goodreads? I know you said you were on Goodreads. Did you like get the list?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I like the type of person that has like 800 lists in like all different places.
Right, well, that makes sense.
I would really benefit from condensing them into one, but Goodreads has helped with that, because lately I went on there and I kind of like put a handful on the like want to read section.
It all comes full circle, because we always said that we need to have concise options and limitations to allow our creativity to come through. All those notes need to be consolidated, don't they? Yeah. No, that's fantastic. But I look forward to continuing book club, and hopefully, Big Potato, maybe the next time we have you on the Late Night Lock-In, you'll be here to present your new published book out in the world, and we'll promote it. And I'll have a copy
manifest
here.
it.
Hell yeah, I can believe in you. You've got.
Although I would like to ask permission. I would like to ask permission for this one to get published. Because it involves T-Man's family, and there's like pictures in there. I mean, there's pictures in there that very much look like them. Like,
well,
like I don't know if you can see this, but it's like definitely them. So I want to ask their permission to.
We are giving you permission. We're giving you the permission right now, live on the Late Night Lock-In. You have the permission, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be published. Big Potato's book there, ladies and gentlemen. We're giving you that. No, but that's fantastic, and I can't wait. Hopefully next time we are on here, it'll be for something amazing. But I wanted to interview you now on the road to that, so I can say we interviewed Patats on this show before they became a worldwide phenomenon and didn't become a turf like J.K. Rowling. They're the good one. All right, yeah.
Hopefully,
you'll have movie adaptations. Yeah.
That would be like insane.
That would be insane.
I'll dream about it. I'll manifest it.
All we got to do is manifest it. And that's why I wanted to share it with the community, because now everyone, the collective conscious, can bring forward the ability to make this real. I think you've got it in you. I believe in you. I've read your stuff. Speaking of which,
that's really sweet.
Can we get the link in chat for anyone who wants to check out? Thank you very much for That's the Reddit thread that links to Big Potato's story, the No Sleep story. Have a read through after the stream. We're about to wrap up. And yeah.
Do you want the link to my YouTube video?
Oh yeah, do that as well. Yeah, you can read if you're not into reading. You want the audio form.
This is for the tutorial for duplicating logs in multiplayer in the forest.
Right, okay, yeah. Well, if you're into the forest, you know,
It also includes sticks, so.
Whoa!
You know.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing those with us, Big Potato. Thank you, and I wish you all the best in the future. Now I'm going to be doing some kind of writing competition. Great. Can't wait. But I'll see you tomorrow for book club. But until we meet again, Big Potato, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you for being here, Potats. Appreciate you. Let's get your song on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can I leave now?
Yeah, you can. Bye. Amazing.
They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get that way underground. There can't be much to do. So now they have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like, we'll eat them any way they can fit on our plate. Every way we can conjure to heat them. We're delighted and think they're just great. Potato, 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 potato.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. It's the late night lock-in, and we are locked in and primed tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Our wonderful guest, Maggie Lyon, Big Potato. We had a big announcement from Shani. Please go and make sure you subscribe to Maggie. Go and read that story from Patat. Check out the Discord in the next 15 minutes or so, as a lot of new channels are going live, including the big 60 show list. So you can see all the stuff we've got coming up on Soul TV, and you can tune in and pick your favourites. That'll be launching in just a moment. And I just put the YouTube video on a job application. Did you? But to play us out tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you know him as Mr. Blonde from The Last Outpost. Tonight, he is performing live with his band, The Broadcasters. Ladies and gentlemen, take it away, and I'll see you on the bright side. Take care, everyone. The doors will be opening after the song. You're no longer locked in. Woo! Take care. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bye. Woo!
Yakuza, motherfucker? Fuck off. You'll see why when I try and play it.